well, this is part of Ramsey Museum that we've dedicated to the Potato King. His name is Jabez Patworth, and he's actually buried about 500 yards in the cemetery over there. And they got interested because his grave was really overgrown, and then someone paid for it to be redone and resituated, so it's been refurbished and done. And the potatoes have always been an essential staple of the diet around here. And Jabez Patworth was known as the Potato King because he introduced the King Edward potato from abroad to this country, and as you probably know now, it's one of the most famous potatoes that you can get.
Born Sybil Mary Edwards in 1913 at Lotting Fen, she was the youngest of 3 children. Her family lived and worked on this isolated and shrinking patch of sooty black land, crisscrossed with dikes and drains. Lotting Fen was just a few miles away from Ramsey. The recollections of her parents led Sybil to write her own stories of growing up there. Wonderful books to read. They're a social history of the area dating back to the late 1800s. On leaving school, Sybil trained to be a teacher. Going on from this, she wrote a book on primary education, as she wanted to create an interest, spare the curiosity and open doors for the younger children. Sybil ended up living in Ely and also opened the museum in 1988, I believe, as a local celebrity kind of thing.
Right, one interesting person we've got with a connection to Ramsey is a German spy. Actually, he was a Luxembourg man called Joseph Jacobs. He parachuted down to a farm about 2 miles away, just over there, called Dove House Farm. And unfortunately, when he parachuted down, he broke his leg. So in the morning, after he parachuted down, the local civil defence picked him up and took him to the police station. We've got all the interviews, so we know exactly what happened, what he was wearing, all the money. He had about £500 on him in money and a German sausage, and he ended up being convicted, and he was the last person actually shot in the Tower of London. And we're in contact with his granddaughter, who's actually sat in the chair in which he was assassinated in or shot in, which is now, I believe, in the Imperial War Museum in York, up north.